G'day, Argy crew. Hope you're having a fantastic day and your family's happy and healthy. All right, let's take a look at something very, very different in ATS. But before we do, let's get a few things out of the way. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It's free and it really would help me out, and I really would appreciate it if you did. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. Like the video. Also, if you're looking at joining a VTC that has fun and also does some serious driving, Argy Transport is open for applications right now. We're looking mainly for ETS2 drivers to build up our ranks in the European sector. And you're welcome to join from anywhere in the world. We are a multi-cultural VTC. And like I say, we're all about having fun and helping each other out. So again, links in the description and links to Discord. In fact, everything that you need to know will be in the description. So please read the description fully, because it has all the stuff you need to know down there. And then if you've got any questions, go ahead and ask in the comments or pop over to the Discord and someone will help you out there. All right. So what's this interesting, different thing that we've got in ATS? Well, let's see if we can get this truck up to show you what is different. Dun dun dun! As you can see, this truck is definitely slightly different. This is the Mad Max Standalone map, and this is just one of the trucks that you can put together within this map package. I'll show you the place where you can get, or the place where you can download it, and I'll also show you how to install it, because it's not just a simple mod, because it actually is a standalone map. You'll have to create a new profile, set it up in there, and then go ahead. But I've already done this in this profile just to show you. I've called it the Mad Max profile, just to show you the truck and some of the stuff. Let's go to Truck Manager and show you the other truck that comes with it. And this is the fella here. Let's go into upgrade so you can have a look at that. This is the truck here. Very Mad Max-ish, as you can tell. And these actually have a few unique abilities. And this is done by a guy that actually, I got an old Ford F60 probably a couple of years back as a mod, and he did a fantastic job with that. And when I picked this map up and set it all up, I then realized that it was the same guy that did the F60 Ford that I liked so much, and I actually did a video on that. I'll put a link to it in the description, so you can take a look at that video and what I liked about the truck. But he's the same creator, modder, that has done this. And like I say, this is a standalone map. And when I wish I had recorded my first impressions of this. You also get a bus in there. So you get your two trucks and a bus to choose from, plus all your other default trucks as well. But I wish I had, like I say, recorded my first impressions of this map, because to say it spun me out and got me excited is an understatement. And I'm still blown away by it. Let's jump in the cab. All right, let's first off just drive over here. Actually, a lot of people asking about my ultimate garage skinning pack that I do. This is the garage mod by let's fix that, by I think it's called Jabs Garage Fix mod, whatever you want to call it. Let's jump outside so you can see that. Make some weird sounds. But yeah, this is the garage here that I do skins for. If you're interested, pop over to my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can purchase it for yourself with your own logos and whatnot on it. I've also got a link for the free version which has my logos on it as a bit of a favour to me. If you do download the free one, like I say, it's got my logos, so it's a bit of advertising for me. Okay, so yes, so this is the truck. Now, what was unique about the F60 that I got off this creator before was that the doors actually opened on the truck. And then I thought to myself, okay, well, if that's the case, he's probably done something with this truck as well, where the doors open. So, and the way to open the doors on the F60 was to actually wind your windows down. Now, what I'll do before we go any further is I'll put up my wheel cam so you can see what I'm doing on my control. So over here, this is my windows here to open and close them. So I'm going to now open the driver's side windows, and as you can see, you've got an animation. It opens or raises the front push bar, or whatever you want to call it, pull bar, the hydraulics, and winds the windows down. And also, if we jump inside, we'll do it again, hit it again, you can see that not only do the windows wind down, but the front windows open to give you ventilation. And as you can see, the steering wheel's all done up in a Mad Max style, and the interior's done up the same, and you can see a couple of the road warriors sitting in the back minding the princess. And if I then wind the windows back up, everything goes back down and the windows close. We'll hop back outside because I want to show you this other one. If I then hit the passenger side window, all the doors open, and you can see inside, and you can have a look at the engine. So he's done a fantastic job on it. Unbelievably good. So yes, and then I can then close everything back up again. It's fantastic. So yeah, what we'll do is I'll pop over to his website first and read his description of this fantastic mod. So let's put this in pause for the time being, and then we'll go over to his website. The mod is downloadable off of modsats.com, and here it is, the Mad Max map. And I'll read you his description. Mad Max map for ATS transports players into the post-apocalyptic world of the popular movie franchise. The highly anticipated map is a thrilling addition to the game, offering players a unique and immersive experience as they navigate through a desolate wasteland filled with danger and challenges. The map captures the essence of Mad Max universe, with its rugged and uninhabitable terrain, abandoned vehicles and structures, and ruthless factions vying for control. Boom, boom, boom. Features: standalone, no need to own any other DLCs, requires a new profile, start fresh in wasteland, diverse terrain including deserts, canyons, mountains and abandoned cities, multiple unique landmarks, explore oil refineries, vehicle graveyards, hidden outposts and more. Dynamic weather system, survive sandstorms, thunderstorms and environmental hazards. Variety of road types from smooth highways to rough dirt tracks for intense driving action. Custom wheel vehicles and accessories inspired by Mad Max armoured cars, spike wheels, flamethrowers and more. Traffic and pedestrians bringing life and chaos to the wasteland. It's adapted to the latest game patch, which is 1.56 of the making of this video, and unknown other changes. I don't know what that means. But again, this is where you download it, and yeah. The only thing I will say is that I'm yet to see any spike wheels or flamethrowers. But there you go. Well, hopefully it's something that's coming in the future, because I haven't been able to find them, or I just can't find them. One of the two. All right, so there you go. That's the description. So let's go for a bit of a drive. And the only thing I must say I don't like about this vehicle is the amount of smoke coming out of the exhaust there. I wish you could turn it off because it's a little bit over the top, but anyway. And the the turbo going off its nut like that. Actually, let's see what we can do. Let's see if I can change. I know if I change the motor, I don't think it will change that. Let's just see. Let's go to the service and I'll show you the different motors you can get. Okay, right. Different engines, so it ranges from 360 right through to 730 because I put the 730 in it. I don't think that's going to change. The gearbox might actually. What have we got? Maybe if you'd make it without the starter, it might stop that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's no, it doesn't look like it's going to. Nope, doesn't stop. Anyway. You change gears relatively quickly, you don't get the blow off valve. I'm just spun out by the ability of this guy to do things like this. It's incredible. All right, let's get a quick job and show you some stuff. Oh, actually, no, let's do this. Sorry, guys, I want to show you all this. Here's the map, okay? And it doesn't look that big. Like I say, I think it's I wouldn't say it's a 1-to-1, but I'd say it's actually a larger scale than the actual ATS map. I'd say it might be a 1-to-2 or something. Oh, not 1-to-2. Anyway, it's bigger than ATS. But you've got all sorts of different things here. That looks like a racetrack, and so does that. So I'm guessing, I know that for a fact that this one is a racetrack. That one there, I don't know. It possibly is another racetrack. Let's go for a fly over there and see if we can see what it is. Further than, here we are. Okay. Yeah, this looks like another racetrack. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yes, this is and like I say, that other one was the racetrack. Let's drop in here and see what it's like.
Recomputing.
Alright, we'll even pop out on the at the back of this. Yeah, I think we'll have a lot of fun on this map. So yes, this is a huge racetrack that will definitely we'll have a few races on. A bit of a tunnel here. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be some fun happening here. So it's supposed to, like I say, it's supposed to reflect the Mad Max theme. I will say this, he's got a lot of the stuff right, but there's way too much greenery in it because Mad Max is set in a desolate sort of wasteland. And while he's got most of the stuff right, I love these curved corners, bank corners. Just makes cornering so much better at high speeds. Like I say, while he's got most of the stuff right and the towns look great, etc. If you look at this is actually more desolate than most of the area on the map because it's really green and lush, and that's not the case in Mad Max. There's very little green lush land that you come across in the Mad Max franchise. But this is going to be a fantastic raceway. We'll probably even do a smash-up derby on it. This is a huge racetrack. The other one's not as big. That's flat out at 106 miles per hour. Oh, bit of a stutter there. Let's open the doors. Oh, we're driving along. Classic. Let a bit of air in. But as you can see, yes, so this is a massive raceway, and there is another raceway on the map. But okay, so you get the idea of that. Now let's have a look. Whoa! Hit those brakes. Forgot I was at such a high speed. Alright, so let's have another look at some of the other maps. Or other parts of the map. Like I say, see, here's, it's not as... and the other thing is you get plenty of fuel at the raceways and repair centres, etc. Here's one of the towns around the raceway, another one of my garages. Let's go and have a look. Oh, look at this. Massive big town here. What's it called? Gorchopolis. Wow. Check it out. I'm probably not doing it justice, but like I say, it looks like a fantastic little map just for fun. I mean, not taking things too seriously. It just looks like a bit of fun. Here we go. Ooh, what's this one? Very interesting. Bit of a depot there. Let's land here.
Never mind, Sugar.
And
I'll
take a
find
look.
us a new route.
Okay, go into here. Thank you. Alright, so.
Get ready to turn right.
I'll have a look at this port. It is a port. Obviously a rail port, not a ship port.
Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah. Yeah, rail port. So you can obviously quick travel via the rail, which is going into the mountain. That's a bit of a blue. I think you could have put a tunnel there. But again, I think this is a work in progress. I don't think it's actually anywhere near completed. So where are we going to? Bartertown Rock. Okay. Let's see what rock.
Let's find a new route.
Okay, so this is rock. Just another town. Yeah. Oh, and a bus. Must be a bus depot for those buses. So you can actually pick up passengers at your bus stops. So he's created, that's another thing that I got off him, was the bus mod for ATS. So he's done quite a few different types of mods. And as far as the road services go, you get the standard smooth asphalt or bitumen road, whatever you want to call it. But you also get quite a few dirt roads that you can travel down. Let's do this. Just trying to find some of these other dirt roads. Ooh, what's that? Oops. Again, I'm just showing you this because I think this is going to be hilarious to use this map. What have we got through here? It's just a waterway of some sort. Ducks. Yarrow. It'll be interesting to see and take a few jobs and see what they end up like. So this is another raceway. This is the smaller one, I think. Let's have a look. I'll land here so that we know where we are.
Finding a new route.
Okay, let's have a look on the map. Yeah, that's the smaller raceway. So we've already checked out the larger one here. This is another raceway, and I think it's actually over. Where is it? I think it's actually over here somewhere. That. Why is it going around? Hang on. I think it's actually over here somewhere that I did a job earlier, and it's dirt
Okay,
roads,
here we go. Make sure you put your
etc.
seatbelt on
Get
now.
down. So I'm hoping that it's a bit of role playing or whatever.
Never mind, sugar. I'll find us a new route.
That you can do heaps of things. So look at the going the wrong way. But yeah, I just thought I'd show it to you so you can see exactly what it's like. It's a stadium. Got some pretty diverse stuff on here. And yeah, let's land here.
Okay.
Oops.
Rerouting.
Don't try this at home. All right. So, yeah, this is a gravel road. So you get all types of different terrains. You get cliff sides, you get very hilly roads, you get dirt roads, you get gravel type roads, and you get all different types of quarries and places to pick up your loads from. And like I say, you get these really interesting vehicles that jump inside. The only thing that drives me a little bit batty is the reflection on the windscreen. It's a little bit over the top. OTT. But yeah, as you can see, some very, very road textures. And it is a fairly large map, even though it looks small when you look at it. Because of its scale, it is quite large. Like I'm saying, I don't think it's a 1-to-1, but it's actually a larger scale than the standard ATS. So it's probably somewhere in between the ATS scale and the 1-to-1. Oh, I grabbed your truck. But as you can see, it's rattling my steering wheel quite a bit because of the road surface. And that's something too. If you look at the butterfly linkages on the front of the truck here, whoa, you'll notice that it's actually it's actually opening the butterfly when I put the foot down and then closing it off when I'm taking the foot off the accelerator. So he's right into the animation side of it. Now in the F60 truck that he made before, the gear shift actually could move as you change gears. I don't think it does in this truck. Let's find out. Gear down. No, it's not moving. I was sort of hoping that the AI traffic would play up and try to run into you, because he says that there's people on the roads that are trying to attack you and marauders or whatever, and I haven't come across that yet, but I've only done one job in it, in the map, because I just wanted to get this video out. So a quick and nasty video just to show you what it's like if you're interested in doing it. This road was longer than I thought it was going to be. I was trying to get down to this depot to show you the depot, but it's turned out this is quite long, because this road actually gets even worse if it's the one I'm thinking of, and very bumpy and hilly, and it's it makes it very interesting to drive, and the fact that you got the blower on the front there makes it hard to see the. Oh, what do we got down here? Oh, no, I haven't been on this road. I've never seen this before. My goodness. That's a massive bridge. Oh, nice and smooth road though. We go, yeah, across on the ocean. Oh, this is very similar to the Ocean Drive in Australia. There's a very similar road like this. Oh, in the southeastern part of Australia. What's that? An island across there too. Off to the right. I wonder if we can get across there. Possibly can. But anyway, enough of that. Like I say, I've shown you. I hope I've piqued your interest, because I think this will be a really good little map mod, standalone map that you can that you can have a bit of fun with. But yeah, anyway, alright, so I'll show you how to install it if you're interested in giving this a try for yourself. So the first thing you'll need to do is, like I say, download it. When you download it from that site that I showed you, you'll end up with where are we? Downloads. You'll end up with Mad Max Map ATS 1.56 RAR. When you open that, you'll have these 3 files. These are actually numbered when you put them into your mod folder. All you've got to do is extract them. So all you've got to do is click on them, hold down your shift button, and highlight all 3. And then extract. And when you extract them to your American Truck Simulator mod folder, which is in your documents, American Truck Simulator mod, and extract all 3 of them into your mod folder. First thing, so download, extract all 3, put them in your mod folder, and then when you get into your game, let's get that, and we'll show you how to do this. Go to the title screen. Now this is to show you the order they go in. I've already got a couple other mods in here, as you can see, but when you do this, ignore these ones. It's just these 3 that you're interested in. These ones here, ignore them for now. These are just mods I added to it so that I could see if it worked with mods, and it does. So when you first do this, you'll be in an empty profile and you want these 3. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that. So we close that. And you go into your profiles. This is from scratch. So you've downloaded, you've got the RAR, you've put the 3 files into your mod folder. Once you've done that, you'll come here, you'll click on this, and it says new career. You'll click on that. It will now open up. We'll change the name to Mad Max demo. Okay, we'll pick a character, it'll do. But before we go any further, we want to go into the mod. So when you come in here into the new career, you want to go to the mods first. Do not click continue. You want to go to the mods first. All right, come in here, get a new career started, click mods, and you'll see that your mods will be empty. Okay, they're empty. So now what you want to do is you want to go 1, 2, 3, and that's the order that you want them in. All right, so you want def at the top, base, and base 2 down the bottom. All right, and I think it tells you what they're all about in a different language. Okay. Yeah, different language. So unless you can read, it looks like Spanish, I don't know. But this is all you'll end up with in your mod folder. Okay, so that's what you want. Then you go confirm changes, which now will bring you back here to where you were. Now you can continue. All right, so you've gone to mods. You've then activated those 3 files in here. That's all you should have in here at the moment. You then confirm. Once you're confirmed, it will then take you back to where you're creating the new career. Make sure you've got the name that you want in there. Choose your character, then click continue. All right. Now I always unclick Steam Cloud synchronization, and that's because I have nothing but problems with it. That's up to you whether or not you want to keep that, but I recommend that you don't. But again, that's your choice. And instead of having California here, you want to choose Mad Max Map. All right. So in the drop down here where it says map module, do not click confirm before you've changed this. You need to change it from California to Mad Max Map. All right. So going in step 1 language, you choose your language. Step 2, you choose whether or not you want to use Steam Cloud synchronization. And step 3, you make sure you've got the right map, Mad Max Map, okay? Not California. Then you'll click confirm so that you can now start that career. You can connect to World of Trucks straight away if you want. I always go contact later or connect later so that if there's any problems, I'm not connecting to it and I can sort it all out. So now the Mad Max demo should be set up. Then we'll select that career. And from here, okay, you can go into your, not options. From here, you can go into your mods, and now you can add extra mods to that game if you want, just like you would normally. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to leave that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you what I do. Let me just show you this first. We'll start the career and see how this comes up, and it comes up with the input wizard. The reason that happens is because if you're starting a new profile, if this is your very first profile, you'll need to set up all your controls. But because I'm going to assume this is not your very first profile, you're looking for something else, you've already got profiles running in the back or on the game, and instead of going through the wizard and trying to set all your controls up, what you can do is you can take the controls and set up from another profile and put them into this profile. All right. So this profile, being that it's the latest profile that you've created, let's get out of there, will actually be, if we go to American Truck Simulator, so we're going to Documents, American Truck Simulator, and then we're going to go to Profiles. This first profile here will be your latest profile because I've got it in date modified. All right, so by clicking date modified, like so, you know then that this one here, 23rd of the 10th, 2025, at 7:12 p.m., which is when I'm recording this, is my latest profile. It is the latest profile that I've got. So what I do is I've already got the config CFG, the config local CFG, and the controls SII from another profile that I've already got my controls set up in. I've already saved them outside, but what I'm going to show you now is how you do it if you don't have them already saved. So you go to the next profile in line that you know your controls are set up at how you want them, and you would copy these 3 files. So config local, and controls. So now you want to copy them, not cut them, not delete them. You want to copy them, copy those files, go back. Now you want to go into the latest one, which is this one, your new profile, and now you'll paste them in there. it'll want you to replace them. You say yes. All right, so you're taking it from your older profile, copying these 3 files and putting them in your latest profile and pasting them in here, overwriting the old ones. And what will happen is this. When you now go to play, so now when you go to play, you make sure you're on the Mad Max demo. Now when we go into the career, we shouldn't have that. See how we've now haven't got the installation wizard? Because we've now got all the controls the way we want them. It's asking you to find a place to start. Look, check there. And now you can choose a truck because you won't have any trucks yet. And then you can click confirm for whatever truck you want. No, we don't want to go through the tutorial. Now, I don't know why.
I gotta get home in time for Maury.
Oh, it actually worked this time. Normally when I say no to the tutorial, it still comes up anyway. But it didn't this time. That's good. Right, so I've said no to the tutorial and started the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another thing that I do so that I don't have to go through all this to build up my profile and do the grind and buy trucks. You get the point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to escape out of here. I'm now going to quit the game completely. And I'm going to open this tool, which I have a video on if you want to find out what this tool is. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go to, ATS. I'm going to go to the Mad Max demo, which has one save, which is an autosave. We'll take that. And now what I can do is I can go to my profile and I can change the money. We'll give it $70 million. Thank you. We'll take that, close it. We'll change your experience level to this. We'll say thank you, close that. We'll now buy all garages, all large garages, apply. Thank you. And we'll discover all cities, apply. Thank you. Discover all dealers so that we've got all the truck dealers so we can buy trucks. Thank you. And we'll set our experience levels. And again, if you want to look at how to install this and where to get it from, I've got another video which I'll post either up in the top right where I am here, or I'll put it in the description so that you can link to that video and check it out, how to get this fantastic tool to set up profiles. Now, a lot of people say it's cheap, but when I am doing new profiles, I have been playing this game for a lot of years. I've done hundreds of profiles. I've done hundreds of times where I've started from scratch and did the grinding to get up to a full business. I don't need to do that anymore because I know how that works. I've done all that. Now I just want to set profiles up that I want to test, like this one, where I can get in there and set everything up and not worry about going through the grinding. Okay, so now that I've done that, we can close that profile or that tool and go back to play. And once I'm in the game, make sure that I'm on the Mad Max profile, which I am. And then we go to load game. We load the latest autosave, which is this one here at 7:53 p.m. We make sure we get the latest one or the latest save, which is the one that we've just done all that to. By loading that now, you should see
now you drive safe,
that
okay?
we have $70 million, which we do. If you have a look at the GPS in the bottom right corner, you'll see we now have $70 million. If I escape and go to the map, you'll now see that all the towns have been discovered. See how they're all yellow? So now I've got all the towns discovered. I can now also go back and go to the services, go to truck dealers, and all the truck dealers are now discovered. So I can now go to those and buy a truck if I want to. And also my experience levels are fully done. They're fully experienced. All right, so a top level. And yeah, so now it's ready to rock and roll. I can buy a truck. So if I go to services, truck dealers, and let's go to Peterbilt, it's there. Now, you won't be able to buy online straight away because you're not a trusted purchaser. So what you do is you then go to visit, select a dealer, say, okay, you will then go there. Or no, actually you won't because you don't have a truck that you're driving, so you can't drive there. But what you could do is click on Access Mod Dealer and then buy one of these trucks because they're already there waiting for you to purchase it. And as you can see, this is the base truck. You can change the colors of the truck, whatever you want. You can have it nice and shiny if you want. You can chassis, there's only one. Motors, again, like I say, range from 360 to 730. You get the idea. You'll have fun. You'll really have fun with this one. I mean, that's all it's for. It's just to have fun. It's not to take it serious. It's just to have a bit of a laugh. And believe me, if you want to stick around for the live stream, when we live stream this with the gang, the whole crew will be in on it for sure. Have a bit of fun. We'll do some live streams, do some racing, do some smash up derbies. These trucks will be good for smash up. And yeah, fun is guaranteed. So yeah, actually let's confirm that. We'll purchase that one. And we'll put it in the garage. Say okay. And like I say, you've got this truck as well, which you can also customize and do whatever you want with. You can go with single or the double, and you can change quite a bit on that. You get the idea. All right, so yes, done. Didn't want to turn off. All right, so yes, again, let's have a look at the map so you can get an idea of it. So as you can see, it doesn't look big, but it is, like I say, it's a larger scale than the ATS map. So hopefully that showed you. If you've got any questions about it, let me know. You don't have to roll back to a different version of the game. It's compatible with 1.56. And yeah, just download it, put it in there, have a bit of fun with it, and you can delete it afterwards if you've had enough. Or if you do like it enough to hang on to it, just save it as a profile like I've done, and I can go back to it whenever I want to just have a little bit of fun. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down, all that type of stuff. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so because it is free and it really would help me out, and I really, really would appreciate it. So thank you if you do. And hopefully, if you did enjoy it, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.